time of my life. Ooh, through every open sore. I've had the time of my life. Yeah, that's a good one. Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze from Houston, Texas, of course. Um, I've had the time of my life. Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing. That would be like Jennifer Grey is like that chick that, you know, you just want to like bang, you know? Like that really cute chick that's like petite. Like, it's a chick you just want to ball, you know what I'm saying? No, that's like wife material too, but chick you just want to ball. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Oh. That was, yeah, there's the reveal right there. Feel the vibe of the kitchen dance floor? Yeah, it's the kitchen dance floor / performance hall. So what's going on in Shootston? Is there any good shootings lately? Oh, it's almost news time. They'll fill me in at 10. Shootston. Used to be called Houston, but now it's called Shootston. People use too many weapons these days. Too many tasers and swords and guns. They don't know the joy of dislocating a man's jaw. They've forgotten the joy of the dislocation of a man's jaw. Or the pounding of his skull. Or choking a man with their bare hands. Or kicking him as hard as you can to his ball sack area. They've given up on these joys, and they use lethal weapons instead. They're missing out. They're really missing out. Brings a tear to my eye. Got the French bread pizza ready to go right here. Every time we ring, we are the roughest sea. We are the roughest sea. I like that song, We Are the Roughest by the Prodigy. It's pretty catchy. Every time we bring, we are the roughest sea. Every time we bring, we are the roughest sea. You are the roughest. Ah, yes, I found it. The Prodigy Experience expanded plus B-sides. And then there it is on side B. We are the roughest. Even though it's supposed to be like techno electronica dance music, this song with the black guy singing, it sounds like reggae almost, like electronic reggae. This is them passing their Rizlos, smoking their kind buds. When I was a youth, I used to smoke a lot of weed in a Riz, yo. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, for the music douchebags, they would always say, "Oh, Prodigy is too repetitive." Yeah, I know. They just do like one lyric and then one hook, and that's pretty much almost every song. Yeah. Sure. It doesn't contain a lot of musical complexity. That's for sure. It's just verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, ending. There might be a bridge sometimes. But although this Marshan ramen noodles is okay, I'd like to get some like Korean or some Japanese shit. Honestly, some really fantastic shit. So. Every time we blink, We are the roughest sea. Yeah, it sounds cool. That ramen spoon. Shootsten. Dead at the gas station. West Side. Gunfire. Deceased. See what the deal is here with the chicken. DWI, that sounds like a good time. Ooh. Water. Outside of the county jail. It's a nice, pure, clean, fresh, purified water. Yeah. Get some of that hydration. Hydration. Oh, yeah. No, we don't have any marijuana. Yeah. Irish cowgirls. Woo! Oh, like she's really rocking that 80s hair. I like that. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna wear a hairstyle from like 1987. Fuck it. I love it. Rodeo, just wanna have fun. Yeah. Cowgirls, just want to have fun. She's some tit out there, huh? Oh, yeah. Big booty Texas women. Yeah. What's wrong with kids today? They can't speak the English language anymore or what? He's like, I forgot my own language that I'm supposed to learn. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess people in this country can't read anymore. But Irish cowgirls. All right. Take that mound. Oh, yeah. Purdue. I knew the Cougars are going all the way. Man, they're going to the championship, man. That's my prediction. That's in my $1 million bracket that Houston wins it all. The Cougars. Oh. That's good. You want to see the blonde with big tits? Oh, she's not on there. Okay. They'll show Barbie again someday. The bodacious blonde with the big hooters. Even though I like the Irish girl, but I like those suicide blondes. Love sensation, suicide blondes. Tiger Woods got himself a blonde. That boy's a blonde fiend. Do something circa 2025. Do something futuristic. Fox News. It's got good range on this thing. Big tits. if you did say big ass tits, you know, Playboy or some porn or something would probably come up. What was the funniest one? Yeah, my uncle, he had like he accidentally had all the porn channels right back in the day because he was a married man with 2 kids. Anyways, my accidental porn, whatever. All right. Pay no mind to my drugs. That's my accidental drugs. All right. Whatever. No, but so I came home and I was like, what? I've never seen anybody with like all the porn channels before because it was like the early 2000s. And I was like, well, this guy's a family man. What is all this shit? You know, it's just, you know, fucking and butt fucking and, you know, it's pornography, right? So I'm like, what is a family man doing with all this? Smut. Or, anyways, he paid for the package. He got the full package. Oh. Yeah, so, anyways. And then I flipped through the channel, I said, and then one of the titles was called Eating Chinese. I was like, Chinese takeout too. And I was like, oh shit. But I didn't check out African buffet. The buffet? That was the joke? Yeah, that's the best I could do right there. Oh. What? Oh, no problem. Getting your burp on. Yeah. Oh, you couldn't eat the whole thing?
No.
All right. Burp it.
But I ate most of it.
Oh, that's good.
I ate the pepperoni sauce.
Yay!
Or I couldn't eat.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You're welcome.
I love you, Scott.
Love you. You're welcome. Love you. Good night. Hopefully the storm doesn't whip up a tornado. Oh, yeah, the power goes off. The African buffet. No, eating Chinese that have me laughing, right? Yeah. We got new buddies up in here. Woo. Werewolves of chicken. No, werewolves of ramen. This one's for you. This bud's for you. Get it boiling. Vapor. The molecules. Molecular science. No, yeah, my biology teacher tried to flunk me. They had, what was her name? Nina Doss, an Indian lady. And it's not that I didn't like her or like the class. She was great. Man, this teacher, she was fucking into it. You know, and the biology for non-majors 101 was like fucking 3 hours long. Fucking three. It was twice a week, but it was 3 hours fucking long. 3 hours motherfucking long. It had some hot babes in it though, right? Yeah, those lab partners, those two blondes. Fuck. Those some hot chi-chi. But I'll tell you what. That motherfucker was long though, dude. Shit. The only thing I want 3 hours long is like the Lord of the Rings, you know? Fucking the tale of the Bible or something. I don't watching the Godfather trilogy or something. I don't want the fucking I don't want my college classes to be that fucking long, you know what I'm saying? But some of those bitches were. But I noticed in the syllabus there was a clause that said you only had to show up a certain amount of days. So I basically just read the book and I just showed up when I needed to. I just read the course, and then like when it was exam time I would show up. And then I remember like for the final exam the teacher was like, you haven't even been here in the class that much. And I was like, well, you're only like according to the syllabus you're only supposed to be here for a certain number of days. And then she's like, oh yeah, that's right. And I was like, yep. Maybe she was personally offended though. Maybe she thought that I didn't want to see her or like hear her. No, it wasn't personal at all. I just was exploiting the loophole in the system. That's all. She was a fabulous professor. Fucking fabulous. Okay. Boiling. Let's do the timer. Check out this technology right here. Technology. Ding. Oh yeah. That's what's up. And then when the timer's done, we get to hear microwave adventure music from the LG. So prepare yourself for the adventure music. Though I wish I could change it to dun 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 dun. Hey, where's the John Williams setting on this thing? Oh, there's no such thing. Not yet. Not yet. Anyway. Smuck tumor. Yeah, there was a channel that did make me think today. They were talking about how most dictators and totalitarian leaders for life, they don't go quietly, they go violently, or they go out in a blaze of destruction or hatred. And gave Muammar Gaddafi, Adolf Hitler, Mussolini, Saddam Hussein as examples of that. The way I think Vladimir Putin's going to go down, sure, he could be assassinated. They could do a coup against him, the Russian government. They could try that. Yeah, sure. Any of that stuff can happen. He could get assassinated. There could be a coup that's sick of his shit. Any of that stuff could happen. Yes, yes. I think since Vladimir Putin was a former KGB agent and he was a product of the Soviet Union, I think when he dies, he's 70 years old right now, but I think when he dies, like probably in the next decade or so, that, his ideals, his Soviet Union and his ideals are going to die with him. And I think a new kind of pro-Western Russia is going to emerge. That's an optimistic appraisal, but that's what I think is going to happen in the wake of his death. That there's going to be glorious changes in Russia. So, yeah, I'm an optimist. It doesn't always pay off or pay the bills, but yeah, I am an optimist. That doesn't mean I'm a pacifist, or I don't think there's not going to be a pretty bloody war coming up against the Chinese, at least. It'll be a brutal, nasty, bloody, grueling conflict. But conflicts don't last forever, you know, essentially speaking. So, do 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 do. What flavor packet in it? Yeah. So I don't think the ousting of Vladimir Putin will necessarily be a. It doesn't have to be an assassination. It doesn't have to be a coup from within. But eventually, the new is going to overtake the old, and he represents the old. He represents the last century. He represents a failed union, the Soviet Union, the USSR. So he represents things that are old, and the Russians that are the new generations are going to say, "Hey, that's old. We need to get rid of this guy." And so that's why I'm optimistic. Now, if he decides to go out in a blaze of bloody nuclear glory, if he decides to go out in blood, then that's what he decides. So it'll be unfortunate, but he may decide that he's like, well, I'm going to die anyway, so I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to attack Europe or attack America or whatever. So he might just say, fuck it. Yeah, that's a danger. Mad Vlad Putin? Yeah, he is dangerous. He's the most dangerous man in the world besides Xi Jinping. So we put the chives in there. But all men will die, even if he's one of the richest men on the planet. He can't have power forever. It only lasts a certain amount of time. Nothing lasts forever. So imagine if Vladimir Putin could be immortal, then he would just kill people forever. And then he wouldn't die himself. Meet his maker. That would be unfortunate. Break off some of the chicken in there. Got the chives. Put some more pepper. I like the spicy shit. Like the Spice Girls. Put all the chicken in there, or just a little, a little bit to get the flavor. Get that flavor down. Okay, let's save some. Get the romance noodles, the foodles. So when a leader dies, he probably thinks, well, I need a successor. And as he knows his time of his kingdom is nigh. But it doesn't mean the successor is not always a carbon copy of the leader before. When Mad Vlad Putin dies, his ideas die with him. And the world will be rid of this KGB thug forever. Hopefully what takes his place isn't more horrible than he was. All right, put some more of that. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Boom, 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 boom. Sergeant Pepper's one and only Lonely Hearts Club Band. But I'm still not done perfecting this ramen. Chicken ramen. Put enough pepper of the Kikkoman. Kikkoman. Over 300 years of excellence. Here we go. right there, right? You got the ramen spoon here? Oh yeah, some of these romance oodles. Need some more pepper? We have to call in Sergeant Pepper. Everybody strap in for another fun week of Trump. Looks like spring break is over. Back to the grind, my friends. God bless.